Yes. So speaking of Gamescom, one of the things they revealed there was a new Resident Evil 9 gameplay trailer thingy majig. To me, it looked like a trailer, but it also has gameplay elements into it. So
I think it was a demo, so it's
I
a
think, yeah,
gameplay
but
demo.
it was very quick. But
Yes.
anyways, it looks great. It made me more excited for Resident Evil 9, which when you release new stuff, what is the point is to make people more excited. And I was honestly surprised that they had showed us something here because they had just announced this game in June. And
Yeah.
so it's a quick, I mean, it's not a whole lot. It's like a 4 or 5 minute, gameplay sequence where there's a little bit of gameplay, but a lot of it is the cutscenes, and the cutscenes, chef's kiss, dude.
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, the I was just thinking about it, like, whenever you see her, like, upside down on the surgical table and they, like, cut to her, I'm like sitting there's like, "Is this live action or is this animated?" Like, it was so beautifully just the CGI, whatever they did, I was sitting there thinking, like, "I don't know if we're ever gonna get better than this," because it was the most realistic game footage I've ever seen in my life. I literally saw, like, her throat move whenever she was
Yeah, the
swallowing and, like,
sweat
the
dripping and
sweat and everything. It was, like it was unreal how realistic it looked.
well, we had that, and then I we've got to talk about this guy here. I know he was kind of revealed in the last trailer, and I think they
Mhm.
teased him a little bit. Whatever this society or whatever they're doing with these characters look creepy as hell, but also look awesome. And
Mhm.
you see in the trailer thingy where they have a guy trying to help them, and then the lights go dark and the lights come back on, and one of these society members are cutting that guy's throat out, and just bad ass. And it's
Oh,
bringing
yeah.
back, especially with how closed and confined it looks like they're gonna do this game, which I'm hoping they keep it that way. It's really bringing back RE6, or is it 7 or 7? Sorry, 7 when
7,
they're,
yes.
yeah, and when we're in the baker's home, dude,
Mhm.
that is my personal favorite Resident Evil game. That is the game that got me into Resident Evil, and I love that game. That game holds a special part in my heart. When we get out of the house and we go into the boat, I stop playing because I hate that sequence. The boat,
Yeah, you've told me that multiple times. You hate the boat
I hate
sequence.
the boat. The boat is the worst part of that game, but it it looks like we're going back to, kind of we're gonna
Very,
be in these
very, like,
closed
close
spaces.
quarters, yeah.
Yes, and we're dark, not saying that the way that they've done these remakes weren't like that, because Resident Evil 2 remake was definitely like that, because 'cause
Oh,
we're in
yeah.
the police station the majority of the time. But
Got my boy Leon right here. This is my favorite Resident Evil character of all time.
for those of you that are listening, Paul has a Leon statue that is absolutely amazing. Which one did you get that with?
No, I found this at a, resale store,
Gotcha.
like, a couple of months ago, but it's funny story, I had ordered this specific statue whenever the game came out from Amazon, but, of
Yes.
course, it got shipped from China, and halfway from China to here, oh, no, it magically disappeared. So, I was very happy to find this at that resale store, I'm like, "Yes, second chance, I got him." But, dude, I love Leon, and there have been rumors that he might be in this game.
There've been
I
rumors that
hope
it's this
so.
guy right here, that he could
Oh,
be.
really?
There have been people have been thinking that he may
Ooh.
be this villainous character, and I don't think they're gonna go that route, but I am excited to see, like,
Well,
a 50-year-old some odd Leon.
they've mind controlled main characters before. Remember, they put Jill as the
Yeah?
secondary bad guy in Resident Evil 5, so I wouldn't put it past him. But whenever I saw this guy pop up, the first thing that popped in my head was Los Illuminados from Resident Evil 4. That whole cult society. That's the first thing I thought of.
First thing I thought of, dude, and this is the best, it made me think of I Know What You Did Last Summer and the raincoat
Yes,
man killer, dude.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking of. But oh, I am so excited, and there've been so many rumors with how many characters they're gonna have in there. There's things that maybe Chris will show up. Maybe I think we can say it's safe to say that Leon will show up, because in the
I
first
mean, I
trailer
would
they
assume
released,
so.
yeah, I think it's been long enough Resident Evil wise, like in the main, not talking about the re-releases because obviously we've been
Right.
getting Leon in those,
We
but
got Leon a bunch in the remakes,
oh
yeah.
yeah. But I think us doing, going back now to the timeline, I think I think Leon could show up, and I've also heard this guy too, this mysterious man could also be maybe Wesker. And
Oh, yes, I did hear there was a rumor that Wesker was gonna be coming back, which I don't know how I feel about that, like, I was
I
kinda
just think,
glad when we got rid of him just because, like,
and it
alright, we
looks
need new
like
villains.
the remakes have been really trying to, retcon some of the stuff with Wesker and make him
Yeah.
better and make it be, and I understand because 5 and 6 were a little rough. 5 and 6 were a
Oh,
little
very
rough,
much.
and so I think once we get those remakes, I think then we will finally have a completed timeline Wesker-wise. But I
Right.
personally feel like if we were gonna have Wesker be in this game, you think that they would have done the remakes to 5 and 6 and retcon it then. At
Yeah,
least
and instead
5,
of going to 9, yeah.
but
Who knows?
who knows? They could this could be
Well
Wesker, this could be Leon, this could be some random dude named Joe. Who knows?
well, considering that this game is taking place in Raccoon City, main place where the first game started, um, you've gotta bring back a bunch of these legacy characters because
Yeah.
it's their home turf. Plus, I don't know how much you know about the main character in this game, Grace Ashcroft. Do you know anything about her?
Yeah, she's, her mom was in Veronica, if I remember right, or was it
No, not Veronica. She was in, the Resident Evil Outbreak
Outbreak?
games.
That's what it was, yeah, and she was part
Mhm.
of that when it first came out.
Yeah.
Yes, I knew it was one of the
Though
spin-off ones.
Yeah, those games were very, very interesting because they did not follow the same formula as any of the other Resident Evil games. It was
Yeah,
kind of more of a strategy type game where you can control multiple characters who are all trying to survive the Raccoon City incident, and Alyssa Ashcroft was one of those characters.
yes.
And it was very interesting because I think it was also one of those first games. It was on the PlayStation 2, but it was during the era where the PlayStation 2 could connect to the internet and you could play online with friends, and then that was a huge deal back then because like, wait, you're telling me I could play with my friend who lives
Yeah,
across town? Like
yeah.
that was like unheard of at the time for a console. So this was one of those first games where you could do that and you could control multiple characters. So I'm interested to see what Grace is going to do in this game. It's also, I'm reading some synopsises right here. Grace is described as a nerdy bookworm type character who's not very good at combat. So this is going to be more of a
Like
running
an
away
Ethan
from bad
like
guys, like
Ethan
an
in
Ethan
7.
type deal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you're going to
I
be running away more than you're going to be blasting away zombies.
yeah, I was also told too that I think I read right that she's dealing with a lot of, like, mental health type things and flashbacks especially. I
Oh
think
yeah, for
with
sure.
the outbreak and she was there maybe as a kid. So playing into that is awesome. It also seems like maybe the villain in this knows her too. I have a
Oh,
feeling.
I would not be surprised. I feel like maybe she's like, "Okay, we got rid of your mother, but now we need you for some strange reason." You know
Y
how Resident Evil
Yeah,
is with all their you got cults and then you got the scientific labs and all this other secrety stuff that's going on.
I think the one thing I do not want is I don't want them to do like how they did Ethan's daughter and she had superpowers. I don't want
Yeah.
superpowers, so
Yeah. No,
especially in
I'm
that
with you on that.
DLC they did. I know that DLC was all in her head.
Mhm.
I it doesn't play well with superpowers. They've tried it, and I'm glad they tried it with a DLC, with a like a 2 to 3 hour DLC than a full-on
Instead of a
game,
main game. Yeah.
because,
I'm with you.
dude, this genre just does not do well with superpowers. When you have the superpowers, it's okay, superpowers, you're going against somebody with superpowers,
Yes.
but when
Yes.
you are the person with superpowers, it really doesn't, it takes you out because in a
These are
way,
supposed to be survival horror
and
games,
they
you
are to
know.
make it feel, like, realistic in a way, like, you're supposed to connect with the character you're playing as
Okay,
on the
like
screen.
this character is supposed to be realistic. Yeah, sure.
I'm just sa like, I'm saying is, like, we are supposed to be playing the character as, like, we would play them in a way, if
No,
you get what I'm
I know
saying.
what you mean. No, I know what you mean.
Anyways, guys, what do you guys think of all the new Resident Evil footage? Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? Did it make you guys more excited for the game to come out? Are you guys even gonna play this game? Let us know in the comments below. Want more? Check us out on YouTube Podcasts, Spotify, or even the link down below for the full podcast.
Leave us a comment if you guys have any thoughts, questions, or ideas. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for more videos and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.